Hey guys, it's Joe from Pocketnow.com, and today I want to show you just how fast the T-Mobile G2 is compared to the Sprint Epic 4G. Now, over here, 1 gigahertz didn't hit this phone. This is 800 megahertz, but it's got kind of a newer processor. Over here, you've got the Samsung processor at 1 gigahertz, but let's see just how fast they are. Okay, over here on the right, I've got the G2 running Android 2.2, and on the left is the Epic 4G running Android 2.1. Now that may be the deal breaker right there, so it's not a true comparison, but when you talk about 2.2 being faster than 2.1, that's absolutely true. When you talk about 1 gigahertz being faster than 800 megahertz, well, that's technically true, but there's a lot of other parameters involved there. We don't really rate speed by processor speed anymore, or by megahertz and gigahertz anymore. But let's see just how fast it runs. So I've got quadrant standard running on both of these right now, and I'm going to try and launch these at the same time, and let's take a look. Right off the bat, the G2 has passed the CPU test a lot faster than the Epic 4G, even though it's a slower processor, megahertz-wise. And it's gone on to the 3D graphics test before the Epic 4G. You can see both devices look beautiful. In fact, the Epic 4G probably wins out in how smooth the graphics look and how pretty the graphics are. A little bit better shading and lighting. Most of the way through the test right now. And right there, looking at it, we've got a score of 1532 on the G2 right out of the box, and a score of 913. So very, very big difference in speed, and you can see based on this test alone, the 800 megahertz processor in that G2 is not any kind of a slow device. In fact, the stock score for the Nexus One running Android 2.2 and above scores below the G2. So anybody who thought that the G2 would not be a replacement or a successor to the Nexus One, there's your results right there. Definitely a fast phone, very, very quick, and I think everybody's going to be impressed, even the naysayers who were saying that 800 megahertz was going to be its downfall. So obviously lots more videos are going to be coming up regarding the G2. We've got speed tests to run comparing the HSPA Plus versus the 4G speeds over here. So you'll want to make sure that you have subscribed to our video channel if you have not done so already. Obviously, if you like to see these kinds of videos, we need to know that, and we do that by you giving a thumbs up to the video to share that with your friends. Comment down below if there's anything that you'd like to see that we didn't cover, or like to see covered in a little bit more detail. So, showing off the speed of the G2 compared to the Sprint Epic 4G, for Pocketnow, I'm Joe Levi.